Good morning and welcome to the pre-market report for 6 July 2022. Now, on the international news front, there isn't much that's changed as the first news which in India people traders are very busy following was the American market opened sharply lower. But anyone who has been seeing the charts which I've been sharing knows that it basically just went to support and naturally it's bounced back up. The second news was that the WTI crude and Brent had a sharp fall, which up to 10% at a certain point. And the third major news was that the euro has plunged to a 10-year low. So these are the three big news on the international news front. On the local news front, the Indian government has released unemployment data, but I won't even cover that as I don't think anybody believes that to be true. And the other news which has come out is that the service PMI has risen to 59.2 in June, which is the highest it has been since 2011. So that is a big positive for the basically economy. However, that is also negated by the fact that the Indian economy is not the fifth largest economy in the world now, as it missed getting that coveted spot by $13 billion. So it's now the sixth largest economy, not the fifth. Now, when we look at the global indexes, we can see that the S&P 500 went down towards the support, core support plus carrier support zone, and then had a bounce back up. So now it just has to basically recover above. If it can break above this high, which of the past few days, in today's trading session, then we can have a strong up move coming in it, because it is showing completely that it does want to have a good rise. It held at quant support very nicely. Now, same as the Dow Jones, came down to the quant support and then sprung back up yesterday. So it will be important to see if it can continue holding this zone as of now and take out. For the Dow Jones, it will be very important for it to take out this quant resistance level at 31,345. So basically, that is it for the American market. When we come to our local indexes, we can see that yesterday we opened positive, and what happened post that? Now, I had given the clients who basically subscribed to my service, I had given them two resistance levels yesterday as a target on the upside, and it worked out perfectly as it couldn't reach the 16,050 resistance, and basically made a high at 16,030 and then came down. And for the Banknifty, I've given them 34,290, as I was expecting that zone to be very tough to break. And in fact, once we approached that zone is when I sent on the WhatsApp group of theirs that it's time to take our put sell profits. This is as it was starting to look very weak, and I knew that zone would be very tough for the index to crack, as there were three quant resistance levels of mine exactly at one point. So that would have been a nightmare for the index, and it turned out to be exactly that. So now when we look at the index, for today it will be very important for it to, number one, hold 15,700 support in Nifty and 32,700 support in the Banknifty. These are the targets on the downside I have given for once we get rejected here, and we did meet them. And now it's very important to see if they held. If we break these, then it sends us right back into the box range, which will crush a lot of traders. So today it will be very important to see it holding 15,700 and 32,700. Naturally, there are other levels which we'll be watching, but as of now, very important to see if it holds 32,700 and 15,700 during the trading session. Provided it holds this, then we are safe. If it doesn't hold that, then we are opening a new move to the downside. So basically, that is what is to watch in the indexes, and it's quite simple. Provided we stay above that, we're golden. Thank you for watching the video, and do like the video and also subscribe to the channel.